the chief cathedral dedicated to the Church of Ecstasy of the Flesh. So yeah, you're basically going to vandalize the Vatican.
Let's do it. Let us do it. What do you say, Agatha? Vandalize the Vatican.
It's all up for it. She's like, ooh.
Yes! We've got none of the sensible ones here to stop us.
Okay. So to reiterate, you've basically decided your best bet is to take the sigil of your niche and holy religion and covertly raise awareness of your god. You're going to vandalize the in-universe equivalent of the Vatican.
Yep. The highest point as well, to be clear, so it's visible everywhere.
Okay, so to be fair, I think this is quite a significant job, so you know what, I'll let you re-roll engagement for it.
Oh, yes.
You want to change? Would you like to, and I'll let you refresh your loadout. Do you want to change your loadout, or are you still going light?
With normal, it would look like I'm wearing armor, right? Of sorts?
Basically, light, unsuspicious, everyday citizen. Normal looks like you're up to something, but not necessarily anything. Basically, it looks like you're on a mission of some sort. And heavy, of course, means you're clearly tooled up for something.
I'm just thinking that considering most of my skills are disguise-based, I probably want to stay... Actually, no, I'm going to go normal, and I'm going to try and make it look like the clothes that I'm wearing are like maintenance clothes.
Okay.
So that's why they're a bit bulkier and heavier. So I'll go normal, I think.
Okay, and Agatha?
Agatha knows that that Alias has the lantern.
I might have the lantern.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, yeah, okay. Agatha will also do a normal loadout, so she can have the lantern if need be.
Okay, normal loadout for both of you.
Yeah, she'll also kind of disguise a little bit similar to Alias's look.
Okay, so you're just looking
less conspicuous.
Yeah. So you're just sort of looking like sort of normal maintenance workers.
Yeah, like big, bulky overalls and that sort of thing.
Yeah, just trying to look like the help with something specific to do. So of course, this is the upper class district. Okay, so is this operation particularly bold? Or... Yes. Who'd I?
Oh yes.
Does it expose vulnerability in the target?
It's extremely visible.
I guess advertising a rival deity on the mainstream religion is pretty. Yeah, I'll give you that. Any friends or contacts providing aid?
None of mine will be any help. Well, unless the priests have been particularly naughty. Actually, what was this church called?
The Church of the Flesh of the Ecstasy. Flesh, rather.
Hang on a minute. Are they particularly like libidinous priests then? By that name?
I think they're about.
I wonder if Nyrex would help.
Basically, it's sort of hard to compare to anything directly, but it's sort of like an anti-Catholic church.
Okay, so the priests
sort of,
might be naughty.
They're sort of like ghosts are bad. Avoid the ghosts. Spiritual things. Nope, do not.
What about our cult contact, the vampire who, totally isn't a vampire? I wonder if they've got any in with the church. No, probably not. Actually, now I think about it, they're a vampire. They don't like churches.
Yay. Well, actually, basically, they idealise the idea of hollows, which are basically sort of the opposite of ghosts, in that they're basically zombies, in that they're a body without a spirit in it. So they're very much about sort of like being the perfect sort of obedient, unthinking, mindless entity.
Oh, I don't like that, darling. I don't like that one bit.
Oh, actually, thinking about it, so it's sort of they might be about a vampire.
Yeah, we'll leave the vampire out of it then.
I wonder if the Quell and the Witch could help with this one. Can I try contacting her again?
Yep. You can try that.
Okay, so I guess I have to roll. What do I want to use action-wise? Yeah.
What are you rolling? Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to try to just consort again. I'm just not good at consorting or swaying as the issue.
Okay, so do you want to take a devil's bargain or push yourself?
To decline this time since I've already got a lot of stress and taken a lot of devil's bargains.
Okay, so that's going to be basically a roll at disadvantage to use D&D parlance. So if you roll 2 dice and give me the worst result.
1.
Oh dear. Yep, you once again she's out for the evening and oh, here's a familiar looking fellow. Yep, very short, angry looking, I suppose he'd be a member of one faction or another. Whereabouts is your witch friend located?
Is there a more arcane-oriented part of the
Arcane. Good question. Which is the most arcane part of the city? I mean, the whole thing's pretty arcane.
I mean, where those kinds of people are likely to be, or where there's something attracting them or something.
Yeah. Yep, that would actually be 6 towers.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, of course, where your temple's located. Probably a short commute from the office. Okay, so the thug shows up, and it looks like he's he's got a couple of people, hoods, masks. They're clearly wraiths, and he's just giving a very, he's just pointing at you. It's pretty clear what's going on here.
Is my disguise not enough?
I'm afraid. Presumably you wouldn't have donned your disguise yet because you haven't gone out on the
Yeah, I suppose so.
Also a maintenance worker in visiting a mysterious witch probably is a bit of a giveaway in a way.
Good luck, Agatha. Meanwhile, I'm getting high as fuck.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Let's go prowling to try to sneak away. But that's probably better to try to attune with the spirits again and get their help.
Okay, so you want to attune and summon the spirits to scare them off. Okay, John.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
Okay, do you want to take a devil's bargain or push yourself?
But stress start becoming a shoot.
Basically, if you hit 9, bad stuff happens. Basically, if you hit 9 stress, it resets and you take on a trauma. 4 traumas and your character's out of the game.
Permanently.
Well, there are abilities that can give you an extra trauma, but that's one. I don't think that's a cold ability, so...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a devil's bargain again.
Okay, devil's bargain. You can have an extra dice roll for this, but all this summoning of ghosts will earn you the attention of something unpleasant.
Oh god, it might be a ghost.
Okay, well, I think Agatha might be used to that anyways. She's used to...
Okay, roll me 3 roll me 3 die then.
2 6s.
2 6s. Okay, that's a critical success.
Yes!
Woohoo!
Yep, it's fair to assume the wraiths probably won't try to bother you now.
Yes, Queens, thank you so much.
At
Did
least
you
always help me out.
Did you
when I
beat the
need
wraiths with actual wraiths?
Yes.
You cutie.
I mean, they do know obviously that you've got something they want, and they definitely have some questions, but for now they don't want to. Yeah, at the very least they're not going to interfere with whatever you're doing now. And I'd assume that the short thug's just decided he's in over his head and is going to forget he ever saw you. Yeah, well, there's nothing particularly sinister about this. She's just, by sheer bad luck, she wasn't in when you were looking for her. You didn't get any contact, so I guess you're just rolling 3d6, so I'll just roll your engagement die. You're both going in medium load, and your highest is a 4, so that's a partial success. So you managed to head into Brightstone and approach the building. You walk in purposefully as if you've got some sort of repair to do, or because obviously it's a large building, so there's always some sort of hole that needs patching up or some such. But as you're walking up, a guard who is a bit you can't really tell what their gender is under their armor, but they seem quite pleasant actually. For someone just clad in armor, just sort of turns to you and says, "Hey, where are you headed to? What do you do?"
I think I better leave this one to Alias. He's the the social one.
Am I even there?
Yeah.
Yep, rolled the engagement roll, so presumably you both...
yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, of course I'm there. Yes, okay, I'll take this one. Don't worry, darlings. I'm going to take out a some documents out of my pouch in my clothes, because we get those for free thanks to our cult. And I go, I've got the order here, darling. Basically, you know how the old Dicky clock at the top, old Dicky, it's not ticking so well, so we're here to look at the ticker, fix it all up. We've got we've got some tools here, obviously. We've got a lot of paint, just in case, you scuff anything. You've got to touch up the paint while you're up there anyway. We're going to be there, we're going to be turning the thing off, we may as well touch the paint up. So, standard order, standard maintenance, and here you go, here's the papers confirming that.
Okay, so you hand him the papers, he looks them over, shrugs, that's enough for him, and he gets back to his post. Wait, they get back to their post, tick off one, well, I suppose you don't really have a space to tick that off, but that's one reload for the cult in general.
Yeah, we just get free documents, so I'll just mention I've got those.
Yeah, so you you're allowed to continue.
I'll just go, call me darling when you get off, and then you'll get off. You know what I mean, eh?
Do you want to roll for that?
Yes.
Or you... Okay, what would you like to roll?
Sway?
Okay.
Or would consort make more sense in this case, actually? I'm not trying to really persuade, I'm just being chatty.
Yeah, consort, because sway's just trying to sort of generally manipulate someone. Consort's more sort of just being sociable.
I'm not really using any confusion or anything, so I won't get the cloak and dagger, so... Let's go!
Yeah.
That's a 6. Thank God, because the other was a 1 and a 2, so yes, a 6.
Okay, so they stroke their chin a little, tilt their heads, and they give you the nod.
Excellent, I'm in. I'm gonna try and fist bump Agatha as we head on in. I say this a lot, darling, but let's get as high as we possibly can.
Okay,
For
so
once, I'll join you.
so you obviously a maze of corridors. Obviously, there's sort of there's the general worship areas. There's the priests' chambers, cells. Where do you want to go?
Look for any stairs up, really. I mean, I want to go to the highest point, which I'm assuming is going to be a bell tower or something like that.
Okay, do you want to roll for that, or do you just want to sort of...
I guess I could try and survey the area. Yeah, just see if I can get some feel for it.
Okay, obviously you don't have any points in survey. Do you just want to take that?
I'll take it, yeah. I'm happy being an idiot.
Okay, roll me 2 dice and give me the give me the lowest result.
Okay, that's a 2.
No success there, I'm afraid, but it was quite low stakes. But let's just say you and Agatha are now separated.
Oh no! Oh no! But I'm the talky one, and we're in a social encounter. Oh, we're doomed. Well, I mean, I'll be all right.
Your strange ghost-obsessed friend is alone in the temple of the people who really hate ghosts.
I'm just gonna go, Agatha? Agatha? Oh no. Darling! I'm gonna run around, opening doors and just shouting, Darling! Has anyone seen my partner? Hello? Anyone? Is there anyone around to hear?
Yeah, there's a few people looking at you a bit nervous. Do you want to try and talk? Do you want to actually sort of try and speak to them, or?
Yeah, I'll talk to them again. Have you seen my partner wearing clothes like this, carrying some cans of paint anywhere? Seem to have gotten a bit separated.
Okay, so a passing priest stops and says, my child, the other maintenance worker. I do believe I walked past her earlier.
Great, where?
Oh, must have been... Oh, surely all true worshippers know the left stair of this sacred place.
I'm sure they do. I just work here, mate.
Oh, no one just works here. You must give your mind. You must walk the halls without a thought.
Great, mate, but do you want the old Dicky repaired or not?
Okay, what do you want to roll to convince them?
I guess Sway makes the most sense in this one.
Okay, are you pushing yourself?
No, but does this count as cloak and dagger, as I am disguised as a maintenance worker? And
Have a dagger for that.
okay, we go. Oh, that's 2 6s.
Oh my, that's a critical. My child, of course, sometimes the realities of the world must give way, and we must accept the weaknesses of spirit over the flesh.
Sir, this is a Wendy, the priest.
My child, this is my very place of worship. I will be extra if I so wish. I shall lead you back to whence you came is just the route many have travelled. And he just sort of leads you literally back the way you've been walking, and Agatha's basically stood at the top of this. You still at the top of the stairs, Agatha?
Sure. Agatha has just been like feeling lost and just waiting, hoping Alias returns, because without him she really has no idea what to do.
Turns out you've not gone anywhere. I've just wandered off. Not noticed.
Yes.
Well, you're the one surveying.
Okay. So of course, because you rolled a critical. So, my children, what is your business here?
Oh, fixing old Dickie up at the top. You know, it's obviously not broken. You'd know if it was broken, but it's not exactly. You know, it's just standard maintenance, getting the grease out, repainting things, that sort of thing. Just touching it up, making sure it's spick and span for your whatever you do with it.
Yes, I was headed to Old Dicky myself. Just follow me as I suppress my mind and let my body take me where it needs to go. And with that, he just sort of, very robotically, just sort of starts walking.
Okay. well, let's waste no time, darling. Let's catch up.
Just to be clear, because of your crit, he's basically literally doing the whole. He's taking his vows of trying not to think very seriously. So you can basically just follow him without making him in the least bit suspicious, no matter what you're doing.
Excellent. Let's do that. Yeah.
I do.
Nice. All the way to the top.
So obviously he's walking. Obviously he's an NPC, so he's doing that thing where he's just walking. He's walking faster than you can walk, but slower than you can sprint.
Oh no! God damn it!
Well,
sorry, there's a complication in there.
I'm getting more and more frustrated that I can't quite match pace with this person all the way through. Do they keep restarting the same conversation whenever I get within 5 feet, and then if I go back out, they stop, and then I get closer again, and then they're like, "So have you ever heard of the?" And then I accidentally get 1 foot too far away, and they stop. And then I get closer and they're like, "So have you heard of it?" And
No.
Sorry, this.
Empty child, head empty child, child, head empty child, head empty. Just maintain that child, head empty.
I'm gonna go mad. Is there anyone around?
It seems you passed the odd person, but because you're traveling with the priest, no one pays you too much mind. Is there anything else obviously, because you're following him up to the bell, is there anything else you want to do on the way? Or?
I don't think I'm going to follow him all the way up. I'm going to get to a point where they can't see him and bludgeon him over the head. Because I'm going to have gone insane on the way up.
Okay, what do you want to roll for that?
I'm guessing wreck? Or skirmish? I guess skirmish?
Okay.
I just want to knock him unconscious.
Okay, yeah, skirmish works. You going to push yourself or take a devil's bargain?
I think I will take a devil's bargain on this.
Okay, so that'll obviously bump you up to a single dice.
Nice.
Devil's bargain. I'll start the clock for when he is unconscious. If you succeed, I'll start the clock for when his unconscious body is found.
All right.
And if not, if you fail, obviously you'll run away to a similar effect.
Okay, I'll take the bargain. I'm going to use the medal D6 that I've got that consistently rolls ones. Let's see. Oh, a 5. Oh, you've blessed me.
Okay, that's successful for complications. So, he's knocked unconscious cleanly. You stash the body away, but you hear someone coming, so you do a bit of a quick job of it. So that's 2 out of 4. Okay, so that's a clock of 4 pieces, and 2 of them are filled, or someone finds his unconscious body and the alarm's raised.
Agatha, run.
runs.
I couldn't help it, and I'm just hefting up the paint cans and just running off. I don't care if Agatha's following or not at this point. I'm going.
Okay. So
Yeah, she's following.
Yeah, I'll let you because of the crit. I'll assume you sort of have maybe he spoke a bit about which direction he was going in, and you after climbing a few flights of stairs, you make it to yep, you're at the bell tower. What do you want to do?
Paint a big old solar orb on old Dickie.
Okay. What do you want to use for this? And which of you is doing it?
I got finesse. I'm not sure if painting a circle is going to be that hard though, but I could try that.
Yeah, finesse is anything that involves fine control, so yeah.
Unless Agatha, you want to give it a go, because you might have something more applicable than.
Unless we can ask the spirits to do that.
Yeah, I think.
Now.
Yeah, I could let you do that, but I think it might have reduced effect because you're basically just asking ghosts to do something you could physically do yourself. So it's a bit of an extra layer of effort, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Hey, finesse. You want a devil's bargain, or you want to push yourself?
I'm gonna push myself.
Okay.
I need to get this right. I need to get this right for the orb.
For the orb.
For the orb.
Okay, mark down an extra 2 stress and give me 3d6, please.
Alright, I'll do the 3d6 first. 2 4s and a 5. 5 is the number.
Yeah, a 4 and a 5 would get the same result anyway, but yep, that's a success with a complication. So you rolled, so you carefully paint the sigil. It's a nice clean sigil, and oh look, everyone walking past can see it. That's the good news. And you can hear, well, obviously the ghost feels something everyone can sense, and you can both sort of sense a very slight shift. It seems your master is appeased, so you can expect if there's any sunshine, it's going to be a bit more benevolent in the future, rather than deliberately trying to sort of roast you.
Good.
Now, the complication. Just as you paint the final stroke, you sneeze, and the handle of the brush, dong!
Oh no!
So yeah, it's quite a large bell, so I'm going to fill in the last, well, to be fair, no, it's not. You know what, I'll fill in another notch of the clock, so you've got a bit of leeway there before they actually find someone who's been knocked unconscious. But yeah, you can hear footsteps coming from every, well, there's 2 staircases, and you hear footsteps coming from both of them. What are you going to do?
Climbing gear. Let's go down the outside.
Okay, climbing gear. Okay, you've got a medium load. Climbing gear is...
No.
Yep, that's 2. Okay, so mark off 2 slots. Is that enough for both of you?
If not, we can probably both take it, because we've both got medium loads and we've not used a ton of it.
Yeah, I was going to use my own climbing gear.
Yes!
Okay, so you take out your climbing gear, you fix the crampons to your boots, and
let's rappel down.
Snap on the harness. You find a good anchor point for your ropes, so you're just going to hop straight out and try and abseil.
Yep.
Okay, so what are you going to roll for this?
Oh god, I have to roll for this, don't I? Oh, I have not got any of this.
Yeah, if you were just gonna walk down, I'd give you it, but obviously you're trying to get out in a hurry, so.
I mean, finesse is not going to work, is it?
Yeah, I think finesse might be a bit of a stretch.
Good.
I mean, I'll let you use finesse, but it'll be reduced effect compared to another skill like prowl. This is more like prowl or
Yeah, I'll attempt to prowl, and I might push myself, filling out my stress bar on the way down.
Okay, so what's your stress bar on right now?
It's on 7 out of 9, so it will fill.
Spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is basically going to determine exactly what happens, how this goes then, because if your stress bar fills, you're basically out of you're basically going to disappear for a while, just a short time within the actual adventure. So Agatha, what are you doing during all this?
Agatha is also going to prowl.
Okay, you going to push yourself?
Yep. I'm at
Okay.
6.
Okay, 6 stress.
I'll be at 8.
Okay, so you're just surviving. Okay, so that's going to be 2d6s from you and 1 from Alias.
Yeah. Alright, here goes. That's a 2.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. And
I
Agatha,
needed
what?
the second one, because the first one was a 5, and then I got the first one was 1, and then I got.
Okay, so Agatha succeeds with a complication. Alias, unfortunately, let's just say you don't quite secure your rope properly, and Yep. Basically, you're just sort of you just sort of slip, the rope breaks, and you're just going to sort of bounce out of sight.
So, can I try to grab him or something?
You're really not having a good day.
It's not been a great day from the start, has it?
It said you burn the boat and get the insurance money.
We'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to your trauma in a bit. Okay, so Agatha, obviously, you managed to shake. Obviously, you managed to rappel down the building. I mean, you literally rappel down the side of one of the most holy buildings in the city, and quite a lot of people are sort of transfixed by the symbol. They sort of recognise there's a symbol there, but they're not quite consciously understanding what it is. They're just sort of, just sort of thinking about the sun, perhaps for the first time in their lives. So you're not actually getting a terrible amount of attention, but nearby Blue Coat is, well, cop's gonna cop. They're clearly looking at you. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to ask my spirit friends for help again, I think.
Okay, so you're going to try and attune. What are you going to do?
What? Like, what am I exactly asking them?
Basically, what? Okay, so you're tapping into the ghost field and trying to sort of have spirits do something for you. What exactly do you want them to do for you to get you out of this situation? Keeping in mind it's a very large crowd, so it's not like you're going to necessarily be able to scare everyone off.
Distract the blue coat?
Okay, you want to try and distract the blue coats? Yeah. Okay, that works. You're going to push yourself, or well?
Yeah, I don't want the trauma, so I'm not going to push myself.
Okay, do you want a devil's bargain?
I've already taken a lot of devil's bargains that might still bite me in the ass later. So I've already diffused some. I think I am going to accept the devil's bargain.
Well, to be fair, I'm only going to offer it first. Okay, devil's bargain. Even if you manage to distract the blue coat, someone else will, of course, notice you summoning ghosts. And by now, there's quite a few people probably know who it is who has a habit of using it, trying to scare people off that way. So,
I think I can deal with that.
roll me 3d6 then and give me the best result.
That is a 6.
Okay, so the goat quietly summon a spirit who creates a small ruckus nearby. Probably just sort of trips someone over. So the cop immediately sort of notices attention and looks to see them, and with that you manage to slip away. But someone, of course, noticed you were messing with the ghost field. So as you trudge on, you are being followed. Good news though, you find the very slightly battered and just about conscious and able to stand Alias on your way.
Did I hear the bushes?
Okay, so Alias, obviously you've maxed out your stress, so you're your trauma.
I think Reckless really has to be the one.
Okay.
Given how Alias acts, it's just an extension there, like taking it to extremes.
Okay, so obviously trauma is basically an extra XP path, so if you act in, basically if you roleplay your trauma, that's an extra way to get XP. But of course, obviously, if you're role-playing your trauma, you're going to be making things hard for yourself, so that'll be interesting. But on the bright side of things, your stress bar is now empty.
Well, that helps.
No fault. Stress empty.
Yeah.
Improve. If you have bludgeoned him over the head.
Oh dear.
Okay, so you're both Alias is probably well, you know what, Alias, I'm afraid Alias, you should probably have taken some harm as well, so
oh yeah.
Let's call that level 2 harm.
Ouch.
Yes, level 2 harm, ouch.
Ouch.
Basically, you fell from a building and bounced off several roofs.
Yeah, okay.
You're feeling a bit beaten up.
I have the ouchies.
You've got a lot of bruises. Most of you just about managed to avoid popping anything out of place, but you might have a few sort of hairline fractures that you don't want to exacerbate.
Yeah.
You haven't got any broken limbs.
Agatha leans over Alias with a concerned look, and she's like, "Oh dear, are you suffering from the ouchies?"
I am, darling. Every part of me hurts right now.
Let me help you up.
I need to find 6 or 7 men and women to kiss it better.
That sounds about right.
Well, say about the ouchies.
Hmm.
It's the best type of cheese to steal from your DM.
It's my DM sheet. Okay, what now then? I guess we
Okay, so,
run home?
yep, so you're being followed, so do you want to do anything about that, or do you just want to get the hell out of Dodge?
Yeah, I'm not sure I can move very quickly at the moment. Have you got any ideas, Agatha?
So, do you want to confront whoever's following you, or do you want to try and escape them?
What do you think, Agatha?
I would probably try to escape, but
Okay.
since Alias is not quite up to running right now, she'll confront whoever's following.
Okay, so what have we got here? Sorry, I didn't have an NPC for this, so I'm just rolling. Well, a fairly basically sort of like think along the lines of basically it's a woman sort of like along the lines of Kylie from Firefly, or what's the name from the Outer Worlds?
It's the cute mechanic girl from Outer Worlds.
Yeah, basically just sort of, yeah, that's the one. You know, just sort of like well, you can sort of tell she's a mechanic, and basically, well, you can more specifically, you can tell she's a Sparkrite, the guild responsible for repairing and maintaining the walls around the city. She clearly knows who you are, and she's clearly been following you. Although she probably wasn't expecting you to stop and turn to face her. So you've got at least maybe the slight element of surprise. What do you want to do?
How far away is she?
Probably about
20 paces or so?
Yeah, let's call it that. Just
Right.
sort of a good following distance.
I'm going to draw a pistol and shoot her.
In the
What?
middle of a... there is quite a lot of witnesses, I should warn you.
I am reckless now. I survived a fall from the highest building in this city. I will survive anything. Pistol, point.
That's not how I wanted to try to resolve this, but okay.
I mean, you could always try and stop him. Or talk. Okay, so you've got the load for a pistol.
Yep.
What do you want to roll to shoot her with the pistol?
I will try to stop.
I think that probably comes under hunt and not prowess or finesse. So yeah, probably comes under hunt.
You're taking it, you're catching her sort of off guard and taking careful aim. So yeah, you can use hunt for that. Obviously, you've not got any dots in that,
Nope.
so that's going to be the worst of two, unless you want to push yourself. Devil's bargain.
I'll take a devil's bargain. Yeah.
Okay, devil's bargain. You're firing a gun in a crowded street. What do you think is going to happen?
I think it's going to go very badly wrong.
Basically, every blue coat in the surrounding area is going to converge on your position.
Well, fingers crossed, Agatha. I'm about to make a ghost for you. Okay.
Can Agatha read, or?
I should emphasise that killing someone in this setting is a very big deal.
That is a 6.
Agatha is like, Alias, what are you doing? That's no way to treat a lady.
That is a 6.
Oh my god.
You already rolled. God damn it.
Okay, to be fair, this is an NPC I did think of on the spot, but... Yep, that's another NPC dead.
What you mean is
wow.
this was an NPC that you'd follow up on the spot.
Holy shit. I wanted
Well,
you to try to
actually-
resolve this peacefully.
You know what, I'll split the difference a bit. You fire you recklessly pull out your pistol, you're not very well trained with it, and you actually sort of, basically it doesn't quite hit her as much as it sort of ricochets and it sort of knocks into her boot, so clearly you can't actually tell if it injured her or not, but you literally just turned around and fired a gun at her, so she's not, and she's she's a mechanic, not a trained assassin, so she just legs it. But actually, wait, what's your intention to try and kill her, or just
Yeah.
kill her off, or wait?
Kill her.
Okay, you're going for the kill. Okay,
I'm reckless now. I'm going into that. Like-
okay. Can't de-escalate that then. You get kisses straight in the chest. Obviously, because you fired a gun in a crowded area, like literally, well, not just blue coats, like blue coats pour in, and yeah, you can clearly see a couple of wraiths have picked up the trail, but they obviously weren't expecting you to just straight up shoot someone either. So they're sort of keeping their distance, see what happens. A couple of passers-by stop and try to help her. You know what? I'll roll a fortune roll for her. So basically, I'm just rolling her one. No, wait, what's her faction level? The Sparkrites are. So fortune roll is basically what you roll whenever there's something that's not got anything to do with the players. Sparkrights are a tier 4 faction. Congratulations, you shot a member of one of the most powerful factions in the city.
I better get some reckless XP for this at the end, if I survive.
Okay, so that's 46. See if she survives. She got a 4, so she's not going to be doing great, but she'll live. Probably won't try and approach you again, but
Good.
One from her organisation might. But yeah, if you wanted to negotiate to get sell that book on, you're probably losing clients.
I'm gonna toss the pistol to Agatha and say, reload this, darling.
Okay, so as you throw it, the blue coats rush in, and well, they're going to try and tackle you.
I will draw a second pistol.
Oh my god.
Which I have as an equipment option. My final equipment option. I'm gonna draw it. I'm just gonna point it directly at them though. Just like, stay back.
Okay.
I'll do it. I've shown I'll do it. Agatha, you best be reloading that other pistol.
Yeah, so the ones immediately in front of you approach. The rest start circling you round. What do you want to roll here?
I kind of want to roll. I'm guessing command makes sense. I'd like to roll sway as a persuasion, but I feel like command is closest.
Yeah. I don't think you're getting them to like you, I'm afraid.
No. And I will push myself for that one, I think.
Okay, that's 2 stress and 2d6 then, please.
Come on, enable the stress. There we go. All right, 2d6, let's go. And that's a 4.
Okay, so yep, that's success with a complication.
Shame I couldn't kill her. I was really hoping to make a ghost. I was gonna get Agatha laid.
Sweet of you.
Okay, so the blue coats, obviously they're not paid enough for this, so they start backing away. But they're paying very careful attention to you. So yeah, I'm gonna call that an extra 2. Yeah, that's an extra 2 heat for your cult.
Okay, we need to get out of here, Agatha. Do you have any ideas? Because I'm out of equipment.
Okay, so that's 7 out of 9, just so you know.
Oh no, I've got 1 piece left. The documents were free. I could have a disguise kit if we need to make a breakaway.
Okay, so what's your plan?
I got nothing, Agatha.
You're surrounded by cops, but they're backing off because you've got a loaded gun pointed at them.
We reversed to an alleyway and...
I can't do anything else besides trying to get help from spirits.
Do you have any other skills set on your... Or is it all spirits?
Not much else, I think. Got some prowl.
Prowl could work. You could slink into the shadows.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't help you.
Well,
I'm not sure much is going to help me at this point.
You could actually lead a group action, which would let her roll for both of you, although she'd take some stress.
That could work. You could roll prowl for us.
If I'm gonna take more stress, I'm also gonna get trauma.
Oh no!
Yeah, because you're at 8 out of.
Yeah.
Oh.
When you lead a group action, you coordinate multiple members of the team to tackle a problem together. Describe how your character leads the team in a coordinated effort. You bark orders, give subtle hand signals, or provide charismatic inspiration. Each PC who is involved makes an action roll using the same action, and the team counts the single best result as the overall effort for everyone who rolled. However, the character leading the group takes 1 stress for each PC that rolled 1 to 3 as their best result. So basically, you and Alias will both take the result of your roll, but you'll take any stress that you'll take stress if Nick flubs it. If Alias flubs it.
Wait, so
that's basically a 50-50 chance.
we have 3 documents, right?
Yeah, you got 1 free document. Although if you've just literally waved a loaded gun in front of a bunch of police officers, so you'd have to be one hell of a document.
Yeah, I could try commanding.
Okay, if you want to try that.
I think that's gonna be a better idea than prowling.
I really want to see this.
Okay, so obviously they're a bit nervous because they've had a gun waved in their face, so they could be convinced to back off. what sort of approach are you going to take to try and command them?
Agatha is just going to take a power stance, like assertive position, like how's it called again? Like power move.
Okay, so you're literally just going to...
and show the document and say, we're here on official government business.
Okay, and you, did you say you're going to use documents for that?
Yeah, I think documents
Okay,
would be helpful.
Yeah, I think that'll sort of sell the claim. Okay, so as they approach, you're holding up the documents. That's you want a devil's bargain. I assume you're not going to push yourself.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to push this bargain. So, the devil's bargain I took got us in this mess, but
Oh yeah, it was definitely the devil's bargain you took, and it had nothing to do with Alias at all.
Well, the devil's bargain's fault.
She hadn't been
Darn
following
that
me.
GM. Darn that jerk of a darn that jerk of a GM. What's she thinking? Actually wants you to fail. So do you want to take a devil's bargain, or are you just going to roll?
What's the offer?
Okay, the offer is the devil's bargain is while you're out, the Wraiths will have broken into your messing about with this. The Wraiths will have broken into the temple and just stolen the book for themselves anyway.
Book like our cult? Holy book or?
The book that was acquired in the last quest, which is what they were after.
Oh, I don't recall that since I wasn't here, and so.
That's right, I'm sure we can get it back.
Okay, well, yeah.
Dealer's not here to stop us.
I guess that's an acceptable devil's bargain then.
Okay, give me a 3d6 then.
Okay. Let's hope this works. 4.
Okay, that's a success with a complication. So, yep, the guards back off. Well, they don't. Yeah, they read it, look over you, decide whatever you're doing is a bit too much for them, and back off. But yep, they're not entirely convinced, and you're going to have to get yourself out of there quick. Obviously, you shot someone in broad daylight, so there's going to be a very clear description of both of you. So I'm going to. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, but I'm afraid you've maxed out your wanted level here.
Oh dear.
To be fair, you would expect that from literally shooting someone in the middle of a street.
This really has become the gang fucks up the easiest mission.
Yeah, for goodness sake, I literally came up with, what about a graffiti tagging spree all over the city? Nice and fun, I thought.
We've lost the boat.
It'll just give I'll just have some RP ideas for the various factions you've been antagonizing, and and on top of this, you haven't actually made any money.
What's our wanted level now? Is it now level 1?
Yeah, your wanted level's now level 1.
What effect does that actually have? Oh, they send more and more.
Yeah, basically,
Oh god.
it'll be easier and easier to get Pete now.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? I've fallen off a building today. I can handle anything. Getting the little vial out, just going on my.
Basically, if you cause trouble, there'll be a harsh response to it. And of course, there's going to be entanglements after the mission.
I take a full wrist of trance powder and then immediately pass out.
Okay.
That's the opposite of what we needed.
Yeah, the officers are thinking, God, these special agents get away with anything.
It's like training day, isn't it?
Okay, so Agatha, are you going to do anything else, or are you just going to carry an unconscious Alias back to the lair?
Yeah, I guess that's all I can do. I don't know what else I would do.
Okay, mission complete.
Alias.
Success!
Mark.
Mission success. Mission failed successfully.
The overall mission of appeasing the sun succeeded?
Sun's happy. Yeah.
You appease the sun.
Can I flash back to the gun scene just to add one piece of flavour, right? When I drew the gun and shot that person, can I have said "Sun's out, guns out"?
You can have that for no stress. course, no one actually understood what you were talking about.
No.
From their perspective, of course, I'm a very weird man in a fur coat that smells of piss.
No, I was in my overalls. I was in work overalls.
The overalls. Yeah.
Some weird man in work overalls shouted gibberish and started shooting.
Yeah.
And apparently they were a special agent or something.
And presumably, like, I'm covered in bruises and probably blood from the scrapes as I've landed in some thick gorse bush or something.
Yeah, you've literally got a blood-stained work sort of boiler suit.
Yeah. What a hell of a time.
Okay, so XP and a coin, I think.
Yes. Huh, I didn't roll any desperate actions.
No, you didn't.
I need to try harder.
Okay, so start with rep. Okay, that's 2 by default. If the target of the score is higher tier, then you take +1. Yep, so you targeted the Church of Ecstasy in basically the entire city, so that's
Yes.
3 rep.
Fuck them all.
Oh wait, I'll just double check what their tier was, but I'm fairly certain it's pretty high. What tier are you again?
We're tier 2.
Yeah, tier 2.
I assume
Okay.
they must be max tier.
Yep, not quite. They're tier
Oh.
4. Literally, the brawling pot. Only the city council is tier 5, to be fair,
Ah.
and a few enforcement agencies. So that's that's next. That's 2 rep plus 2 rep, 4 rep.
Not bad.
It definitely wasn't kept quiet.
No, definitely wasn't quiet. We also do coin, but I think we got none.
Okay, the crew earns coin based on the nature of the operation. You know what? Since you committed insurance fraud on the boat, I'll let you make a bit of a profit off that.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll call that 2 coin. You can either put that in the cult's coffers, or you can split it amongst you.
I think we should split that amongst us.
Okay, that's a coin each then.
We deserve it.
Yes, and we have totally not lost a boat that needs to be rebought. But that's fine.
To be fair, this is the extra after buying a new boat.
Okay, that's all right then. Yeah, we'll keep that because that, we did the work. We deserve the payment.
That's fair.
We did a lot for the sun today.
So next on the agenda, heat.
I wonder if some heat was generated.
Okay, so the tiers are smooth and quiet, low exposure.
Nope.
Want to make a case for that?
No.
Okay, contained, standard exposure.
I feel like we should just go to the end, yeah.
To be fair, wild would be a bit. Yeah, I think I'll give you 4 heat for that.
I don't think I could have been more exposed unless I took my clothes off.
To be fair, you are limited to shooting 1 person in 1 street, so.
I did draw a second gun and pointed at all of the police that arrived, though.
Okay, but you didn't actually get into a gunfight with the police to be fair.
True.
You did manage to explain it away.
Yeah.
Add 1 heat for a high profile, well connected target. Yep. Add 1 heat if it happened on hostile turf. It's hostile now. No, I'll only add 1 for that. 1 heat if you're at war with another faction. Nope. Plus 2 heat if killing was involved.
No.
Yeah, to be fair, she didn't die.
I mean, I wanted to.
But intense doesn't draw as much attention. Okay, so you're at 5 heat towards your next wanted level.
Holy shit.
Good luck with that. For the records, the only way to reduce to a wanted level is, well, I think a spider has options, but basically someone will have to go to prison.
Well, I'm reckless. I'm not
It's gonna
going
be-
to prison.
Incarceration.
They can kill me before they take me.
Yeah, incarceration. The only way to reduce your crew's wanted level is through incarceration. When one of your crew members, friends, contacts, or framed enemy is convicted in... Oh yeah, you can actually have a contact do it, or frame someone, or...
Oh, maybe we'll have to do that sometime.
Yeah, you can actually find a fall guy if you like,
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
as long as you make it look like they're a member of your crew. Your wanted level is reduced by 1, you clear your heat. But yeah, going to prison causes stuff to happen. But I think spiders get special abilities for if they're imprisoned. Just saying, next time Andres is in a game.
Oh well, we'll send the dealer to prison. That's fine.
Alright, XP for the crew members, of course.
Yes.
Okay, so alphabetical order. Agatha first.
Hmm.
Okay, Agatha, you didn't roll any desperate actions. Did you address any challenges with knowledge or arcane power?
Yes.
Yes, you did. 2 XP for that.
In resolve, or
You can basically put that XP wherever you want it.
I think I'm gonna put it in prowess because I have a feeling I'm gonna need some of that.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
I think I did express my beliefs quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely. You can have 2 XP for that.
Also gonna put those in prowess, or is that
Okay.
not possible?
Nope, you can do that.
Okay.
You can put your XP where you like.
Yay!
Unless it's from rolling a desperate action, in which case it always has to go in what you rolled it in.
Huh.
And
I didn't roll a desperate action. I don't know what's the desperate action then exactly.
basically, when you roll an action, it's either controlled, risky, which is the default, or desperate, and that sort of defines how. Basically, if it's controlled, then it's not so bad. If you fail it, usually you can just roll something else from a risky position. Risky is the default, so pretty much all your rolls this time were risky. And desperate means everything's against you. So if you fail it, it's going to go terribly. But you do
Okay.
okay for it.
I didn't even know we had the possibility to do that. Okay then.
Yeah. Basically, it's a sort of a last-ditch effort sort of thing. So things would have already have to have gone bad. But
Mhm.
last but not least,
I kind of feel like Agatha's attempt to calm the police down while I'm holding a gun might possibly be a desperate action,
Yeah.
but
yeah. Actually, you're right. That probably was pretty desperate. You can have an extra point of XP and resolve them. Okay. And did you struggle with issues from your vice, trauma, or vice or trauma? So your vice is
I can't resist playing with female spirits who love other women. They're so beautiful and so willing.
you're basically using spirits as a solution to everything. So I'd say that's worthy of a point of XP.
So I'll put another point in resolve then, I guess.
Okay. How many points have you got in resolve there?
4 in resolve, 4 in prowess.
ooh, almost filled it out. Nice.
Yeah, getting close to getting another skill in both resolve.
Yep. Okay. So that's your XP. Alias.
Okay. I didn't roll any desperate actions comparatively. Like, I caused people to have to roll desperate actions, but I don't think I did.
Yeah.
However, I feel like I did address several challenges with deception or influence.
Yep. That's definitely 2.
So I'm going to put those into playbook and max that out, which will be nice.
Okay. Oh, nice. Well, we'll get to that in a sec.
Yeah. And on beliefs, drives, heritage, or background, the reason we went to Brightstone is because I was born in Brightstone and I hate them all. And I don't know if I had beliefs, drives, or anything else in my background on that one. So I think only one on that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll put that in
Okay.
resolve.
Struggled with issues from your vice or Yes, 2 XP there.
Definitely, yeah. Oh, that fills out resolve as well. That's nice.
Okay, so you feel that resolve. Where are you going to put that point?
I can't go to 4 points, so I'm going to put it into... I think I'm going to upgrade command, because I feel like being a bit overbearing might be quite helpful if I'm getting more reckless.
Excellent choice. Okay, and of course you did you say you maxed out your playbook?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay, so what bonus special ability will you choose?
Ooh, that's...
Keep in mind, veteran actually lets you choose it from another playbook. Which...
I'm tempted by Rook's Gambit, which is basically the bard's ability to roll literally anything.
Take 2 stress to the roll. Your best action rating to roll your best action rating while performing a different action.
So I can,
Yeah.
I can roll any action with 3 dice, but it costs 2 stress to do so. And I have to come up with a reason that I'm able to consort my way through a shooting or something like that. But yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. That's literally there for the kind of player who wants to argue that their best skill works for everything.
And I feel like as Alias is primarily a bullshitter, that really does fit.
Okay, excellent. You going with that then?
Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Yeah. And the 1 extra point in command.
Excellent, eh?
All right, that's XP done.
Yep, that's XP. Just save my copy of everyone's.
What a session. I'm just looking back at the collage I've made over the course of it.
That is
It's quite glorious.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, yes.
Because you've got a wanted level, of course, there's going to be an entanglement.
Oh no!
Okay, so entanglement. So your heat level is 5.
Holy
and
shit!
your wanted level is 1. So rolling a number of dice equal to your wanted level. So to be fair, that's only 1 dice. So keep force of 5, wanted 3, gang trouble or questioning. Force of 5, reprisals or the unquiet dead. 6, a show of force. Okay, let's see what the dice has in store for you.
Oh, no.
Okay, show of force, show of force. A faction with whom you have a negative status makes a play against your holdings. Give them 1 claim or go to war. Drop to -3 status. If you have no claims, lose 1 hold instead.
Well, which faction is it?
Looks like you're on bad terms with the Circle of the Flame and the Wraiths. Because they don't know what you did, but they know what you did. They know you did something.
This has been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, let's go with the Wraiths. Yeah, while they while they stole away your book, they also had they also swarmed in and claims and hold.
Well, we don't necessarily have to give them a claim. We could go to war.
Yeah, I don't know if you've you could drop to -3.
What do you say, Agatha? Is this war with the Wraiths? Because I know what reckless Alias is going to suggest.
Yes.
Clear, going to war won't actually cause an outright war now, but basically it just means well, being at war means, amongst other things, you only get 1 downtime activity.
Alias now has no setting other than the fucking around and immediately finding out.
Of course, Alias doesn't run the entire gang himself, so...
No, that's true. That's why I said I have an action I would suggest, but, you know, Agatha, it's up to you as well.
Claims or...
I think we have to lose a claim or go to war.
Yeah, but do we have claims?
That's a great question. I don't know, actually. The boat? Is the boat a claim?
So, turf.
So ironic if we had to give up the boat.
We just got it back. Oh no.
I think the boat is an upgrade, not a claim.
Okay. I don't think we've got any claims or holds. We might have to go to war unless we lose the lair.
It's so unfortunate that we didn't roll a 4 or 5. I really wanted that one quiet. So it would be quite interesting with mind answers. This being a certain red ghost pirate. For now.
Okay, so you started with a stronghold at tier 0, but yeah, basically you haven't filled the rep tracker, so you're still at a strong tier 0. Wait, no, you're at tier 2, aren't you? Wait, when did you end up at tier 2?
Maybe we were tier 1 then, but I know we've done some upgrades beyond the basic stuff because we added on the training for playbook last time.
Oh yeah.
Because we didn't have that to start with.
Oh yeah, that was experience. That was experience level up, not
okay.
reputation.
In that case, I feel like we've only got one choice.
Yeah, so you can go from a stronghold to a weak hold on your territory.
So we can do that or go to war.
Yes, or you can go to war.
All right, Agatha, what do you think? What is your honest opinion on the best choices?
I think we could take them.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that, honestly. I was expecting to be talked down, not let's do it.
Concerned about less downtime, but give the world see.
War it is. Let's show them the power of the sun.
Okay, -3 it is.
The spirits shall help us.
You're now at You're now at faction level -3 with the Wraiths, and you're at war.
Weren't we already at -2 or something with them anyway?
Yeah, you're at like -1 because basically last session they couldn't prove you did anything, but they were very suspicious of you. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, downtime. Obviously, you only get 1 downtime activity now. So, lady, gentlemen, choose wisely.
So I've already fulfilled my vice as part of my trauma, so I don't need to do that.
Yeah, it's reset to 0 now.
Agatha, you might benefit from doing your vice because there's penalties for not doing it. if I remember rightly.
Agatha really needs some stress relief. She would really love to go and talk with her friends.
Yeah, to be fair, there's no actual penalty if you don't have any traumas yet.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of like heat in that he rolls with 0 dice to roll for it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Agatha is going to make a little visit to her friend provider Drusilla, and
whereabouts is Sorry, carry on.
She's going to have a session with Drusilla.
That would be your lowest ability score is prowess with just the one. So that'll just be the 1 die. So roll 1 die.
4.
Okay. Take away 4 stress then.
Oh,
which I believe would.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm down to 4 stress.
Alright, excellent. And Alias, what are you going to be doing?
I can't recover from my injury until I find a healer, so I'm going to attempt to acquire an asset and acquire a healer for the cult.
Okay, that would be acquiring a cohort. So roll the crew's tier.
So I'm guessing our tier is actually tier 0, and I've been just wrong this whole time.
Yeah, I think you're actually tier 0.
Ooh,
That's
We
all right.
were tier 1. I thought we had.
Means our rep should have gone up more on the plus side, but
maybe I was confusing it with the upgrades or something.
yeah.
Yeah, your XP and your rep separate.
This is what happens if you don't play the game for over 2 months, I guess.
So how much rep do we have at the moment?
Rep, you have 9 out of 12. So yeah, even a very small score will probably get you another. But basically, I think if you get more rep, you can either just get more turf, or you can spend money to increase your tier, which makes it easy to hold on to turf.
Yeah, we're going to need to up our tier at some point. But yeah, we'll have to work on that on a high stakes mission, I'm sure. But yeah, I will still attempt it then at tier 0, which is it's 1d6, isn't it? And then I can spend. No, I don't have enough coin to increase it. So I will do my best to get us one, and we'll just have an extremely shitty one, apparently.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
So that is a 1, of course. So that's a 1.
Oh, if you don't have a healer, you can actually try and recover on your own if you want. Oh wait,
It's tier -1, which would be 0 anyway.
You do actually have a healer on the team.
Do we?
I think Bericlair's character Lancet, has the physical ability.
Oh well,
So
I'll just use that then. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
rings a
so-
bell.
Yeah, just roll her tinker in her absence.
Okay. What is her tinker?
2.
2. Oh well, 2 sounds good. Let's go. That's 2 5s.
Okay, that's 2 segments on the healing clock then.
Nice. 2 seconds on the healing clock. I'm halfway there to reducing my extremely bludgeon status to mild owie.
Okay then. I think that's it then.
Yeah, I think so. That was fun. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Congratulations on turning graffiti spree into a major incident.
Fucking Alias.
I mean, I got the reckless. I had to be more reckless than normal. I couldn't get a trauma and not have it change how I acted.
True.
And I was already somewhat reckless, so
I mean,
You're already pretty reckless.
you do have the option of ignoring your trauma and just not role-playing that aspect, but where's the fun in that?
yeah, exactly. And it certainly had, some ramifications.
We'll just have to see how it shakes up next time on Blaze in the Dark.